What if I told you that the thing you're most afraid of doing right now is the exact thing that will change your life? I see this all the time. Women on the verge of massive growth, standing at the edge of their next level, and then fear shows up. And suddenly the thoughts start flooding in. What if I'm making a mistake? What if this is reckless? What if I regret this later? Do you know what happens next? They back out. They convince themselves that it's not the right time. They tell themselves that they need more clarity, more money, more proof before they can take action. And that's how they stay stuck. Does this sound familiar? If so, stay with me. I'm going to go over exactly how to move through the fear, back yourself fully, and make powerful decisions that change your life without the constant second guessing. And if you're ready to take this even deeper, I want you to book a discovery call with me today. Because if you're waiting for the fear to disappear before you take action, you're going to be waiting forever. So here's the real problem. Fear is not proof that you're making a mistake. Fear is simply the emotional price of admission to your next level. Let's talk about what's actually happening for you when you make a bold decision, like investing in yourself, starting a new career, or setting a boundary you've never set before. Your brain freaks out. It panics. It sees the uncertainty as a threat and tries to tell you to back into the safety of what it knows, what's comfortable, and what is familiar. And this is why every single time you step outside of your comfort zone, fear shows up and whispers, "You're being reckless. This isn't safe. What if this goes wrong? You can't do this." But here's what you need to understand. Nothing has actually gone wrong. This fear is just the old version of you fighting for survival. Because if you really think about it, who does your fear serve? It's not you. It's not your future. Fear only serves the version of you who stays the same. And you have to decide right now, are you going to let that old version of you run the show? Or are you going to trust the part of you that's ready for more? I always say if you feel like you're meant for more, it's because you are. Here's the shift you need to make. Instead of looking for proof that you've made the wrong decision, start collecting evidence that this was the best decision you could have made. You have to focus your brain. You have to tell it what to look for. Otherwise, it will simply default to the negative. It will look for problems and it will find them. I'll say that again. Stop looking for the proof you're wrong and start looking for proof that you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be to go to that next level and to grow and to evolve. You get to decide that this was the right move, that it was the right decision. You get to decide that this investment, this step, this choice was the thing that changes everything. Feel the weight in that. Feel the possibility. And when you make that decision, something powerful happens. You stop waiting for external proof and you start creating it. Because you will always find what you're looking for. And if you're looking for doubt, you'll find it. And if you're looking for regret, you'll find it too. If you're looking for reasons of why you were right to bet on yourself, then that's what you'll find. It's always your choice. So here's what I want you to do the next time fear shows up. Pause and acknowledge the fear. Say to yourself, "Oh, This is just my brain trying to keep me safe. That's it. No need to make it anything more. Nothing has gone wrong. Reframe the fear as a sign of growth. Instead of thinking, this means I'm making a mistake, tell yourself, this means I'm expanding into my next level. Then actively collect proof that this decision was the best one for you. Journal about why this was the right move. List out every possible benefit, lesson, and growth opportunity because they're there if you look for them. Decide right now to have your own back no matter what happens. When things go exactly as planned or not, commit to making this choice the right one by showing up fully. That's your power. You get to decide that this was the right choice and have your own back. And when you do this, you become the woman who trusts herself completely, deeply. The woman who doesn't need outside validation to know she's on the right path. And this is how you change your life. Not by avoiding fear, not by waiting until you're ready, not by backing down every time discomfort shows up, but by deciding that your next level is inevitable and then moving forward despite the fear. Most people will never do this. They will let the fear dictate their choices, and then they stay in the same cycle for years, sometimes decades. But that's not going to be you because you're here for more. And if this message is hitting you right now, if you're realizing that you've been waiting for fear to disappear before you move forward, I want you to do something bold today. Book a discovery call with me right now, not later, not when it feels right now. Because if you want to get unstuck, if you want to become the woman who trusts herself, who makes powerful decisions, who actually follows through on the life she wants, then this is your moment. Click the link in the description, get on my calendar, let's talk. Let's get you unstuck for good. I can help. This is what I do. You already know it's the right move. The only question is, are you going to back yourself? I'll see you on the call.